All right, so I have Apple's latest M4 Mac Mini here, and as the name indicates, it's remarkably small. I chose the base M4 configuration, which includes 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. The instant you open the box, you're instantly struck by how tiny the Mac Mini really is. Not only does it have a compact footprint, but it also feels exceptionally lightweight in the hand. The design closely resembles previous Mac Minis and incorporates the Mac Studio's signature Apple industrial design language, miniature yet sleek. When you unwrap the packaging, you'll notice a variety of ports included with the Mac Mini. The Mini includes a port for the provided power cable and is designed to consume very little power, which is just very impressive. Additionally, it offers Ethernet, HDMI, and 3 Thunderbolt ports. On the bottom of the Mini, the power button is placed somewhat awkwardly. However, as Apple has mentioned, you shouldn't need to use the physical power button frequently. The Mini is power efficient and similar to Apple's MacBook lineup, using sleep and wake functions is ideal. The design ensures that the power button is only used very infrequently over time. On the front, there is a headphone jack and 2 additional Thunderbolt ports. It also includes a built-in speaker that surprisingly delivers excellent sound for its compact size, surpassing previous Mac Mini models. Inside the box, you're going to get that included power cable. You're also going to get some documentation with the exclusion of any Apple stickers. Then we also have, again, that included power cable, which this power cable is very familiar. If you have an Apple TV or previous Mac Mini, it's going to be pretty much the same power cable. A little bit springy out of the box, but again, nice braided power cable, easy and compact, just like the Mac Mini itself. We'll connect the Mac Mini to my Samsung Odyssey monitor via HDMI and start the setup process. I'm using the wireless Logitech MX Keys mini keyboard and MX3S mouse, which allow me to easily switch between the Mac Mini and my other connected devices. Setting this up is swift, and pairing the keyboard and mouse was really straightforward. If your wireless devices don't connect immediately, try plugging them in via USB-C first on the Mac Mini. Overall, out of the box, the process is quick and easy, even with non-Apple wireless accessories. As you can see here, as soon as I connected my mouse, it was pretty instantaneous. I just used the USB-C again, just in case it's needed. On occasion, the Bluetooth doesn't always automatically connect with Mac Minis, but again, as you're seeing here, it's a very quick setup process to get that paired. Now that the mouse is set up, I will set up the keyboard. The keyboard will ask me to just type in a quick code to register. After pairing the keyboard and mouse, begin setting up the Mac by following the standard Mac OS prompts. During my setup process, my Mac Mini prompted an update right out of the box. Once the update has downloaded, the installation took about 15 to 20 minutes, during which the Mac Mini rebooted a few times. After rebooting, you'll navigate through the Mac OS setup prompts to complete the initial setup process, which is surprisingly quick. I was able to set everything up swiftly and easily, going from unboxing to the initial welcome to Mac message in well under an hour. With the initial setup complete, I'll install all the apps and software I use off camera, so I won't bore you with that and go into those details here. For me, only a handful of applications need to be installed before I'm fully up and running, making the entire setup process very quick. Throughout the setup, I noticed the Mac Mini remained silent with no fan noise, and it stayed cool to the touch throughout. I'm still just in awe of how much Apple packed into the Mac Mini, and then also how much value you get out of the Mac Mini, especially in terms of the pricing, which we'll touch on in a little bit here shortly. And of course, to complete this setup, I do need to do a bit of, well, cable management. As you can see, I have a few dongles for my work-issued MacBook Pro, as well as the cables for the Mac Mini. So I'm going to quickly do that off camera as well. But once I have all of that done, you can see how again, how minimal the footprint is here of the Mac Mini and how clean and sleek your overall setup can be using a small device like the Mac Mini. Previously, I unboxed the M4 Pro MacBook Pro, and while I love the MacBook Pro lineup for its portability, built-in keyboard, trackpad, beautiful display, immersive speakers, and the enhanced RAM storage and the power of the M4 Pro chip, I find that the Mac Mini base model handles all of my tasks just as efficiently for much less money, ultimately offering me better value. I typically dock my MacBooks to take advantage of my desk setup and larger 34-inch OLED monitor, so the Mac Mini makes much more sense for me, and I saved quite a bit by choosing to go this route. The Mac Mini starts at $599, and you can save even more with military or education discounts. However, be cautious when upgrading the RAM and storage, as the increased costs may diminish the Mac Mini's overall value, making a MacBook Pro a more sensible choice in some cases. Nevertheless, the base Mac Mini is an excellent fit for most people, especially if you're upgrading an existing setup and you don't need to purchase the additional peripherals. Personally, I'm quite happy with my decision. I'm really happy with my Mac Mini setup. Let me know, though, of course, in the comments down below your thoughts on the new M4 Apple Mac devices. Did you pick up a Mac Mini or a MacBook? Let me know in the comments down below and let's discuss. I look forward to that conversation. And as always, thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe.